said I ain't rolling, mama seen this $100. Hope it's good enough to hold him. Rest in peace, Lil B. 2-4 stand up. Bitch, I'm the city, bitch. I do this shit for Tampa. Take it out of town, show them how we getting down. So I stay on the road.
I'm just really proud of you. You know, nigga in this world did this shit. You really did this shit. And I remember when you was a little nigga. You did it, man.
Yes, we're doing it. Yes. All right, bro. One time for the one time. But I'm already fitato, so bear with me, but I might break some gas. So, hello, what's up? This is the first episode of the Florida podcast, man. This is the redo of the redo. So we are in the building. Let me calm it down. I'm sorry if I'm doing too much. Listen, let me tell you a little back about myself. My name's Ty Supreme. I've been doing music for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida, Miami, Florida to be exact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I come from a Haitian descent, Zo life, no life. I'm really about that shit. I really rep what I come from. Shout out to all my Zos, even though I try to speak Creole best as I can, but I love where I come from. I love my culture. Fuck what they talking about. So I started off doing music at a young age. I'm gonna get to it. I'm starting at a young age. I still do this shit. I've immaculated so much in regards of my my powers, of my skills and my everything. I'm just elevating. So I'm branching off to this podcast shit. I love it. I'm just like, hold on. Let me just start my own podcast. So I just got all my equipment. I'm here now, bro. And listen, I started off doing this. I started off having this passion by basically like starting a TikTok and thinking I had this. Okay, so I had this one. I did one day. I was like, dang, I see like people just posting like Skip and Shannon but they're doing on YouTube. I was like, damn, I was like, damn, I don't see anybody else on TikTok doing this. So I was like, ooh, let me do this on TikTok. At first, it was obviously just like anything, bro. It takes its time, but as soon as I keep posting, I'm talking about I post every day. It's just now like I really was just my life has been so busy and crazy. Like I've been having difficult time trying to get it done, but that's just me making excuses. I'm gonna keep it a stack, but so I'm gonna get that shit done for y'all today, so I can drop it that shit today and drop half of this shit tomorrow because I know they dropped 2, but I don't know I actually dropped a couple and I have supposed to been dropped those. But I see like my TikTok getting traction. I was like, damn, this shit got me excited. And then I was trying to venture out on Instagram. I got a little bit on Instagram, but it ain't much, but it was still like enough to where I'm like, damn, so I can really do this in a bigger level to where I can branch out and do other shit and come back to the music. So here's your boy right now. You know what I'm saying? I am doing this shit just because, first of all, I love football. I've always been a fan of football. Niggas can't tell me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really wasn't one of them in regards to, I mean, I wasn't the top tier, but nigga, I made my football team when I'm in my freshman year, nigga. Like, if I really can speak on that shit, it was just because nigga was, I'll talk about that shit another episode. But nah, man, like I really was one of them ones, bro. Like it was just I just lost the passion for it. Bro, I just ever since then, like I just been into the music. I love music, bro. I love music. Like one of my favorite artists was that shit was Nelly, fucking T-Pain, fucking y'all wouldn't believe my behavior. I love them boys. Pause. Like, bro, the niggas gave me motivation. Then I'll get into all that shit in the next episode. But listen, man, please go ahead and do so. Follow, subscribe, do what the hell you gotta fucking do. Just be part of the family, cause bro, I'm telling you, this is we gonna go up in this shit. I'm gonna be steady, consistent, and I'm dropping music. Well, you know, if you know me, you know I dropped 5, so we finna be on the lookout with the music. We finna be dropping heavy on the pod. We're just finna get this shit cracking, bro. And I just want to shout out to everybody who kind of gave me a shout out to the niggas who and motivated me to do this shit. My nigga, them niggas Caleb and Nate, bro. Go Today podcast, bro. Winning in life, bro. That shit is beautiful, bro. I love that shit, bro. They talk about everything from motivational to relationship to everything, bro. Everything a man and the essentials need to become a man, bro. Just to know the positive mindset of how a real man, I wouldn't say real man, but a man with high value should know. So check them out on their YouTube, Winning in Life. Boom. That's up. So today, bro, we finna watch The Pivot. Derwin James. This is one of my favorite safeties, bro. And I haven't watched him too much, but I watched enough to where I'm like, damn, I'm a fan, bro. So I'm like, all right, man, we finna check this out, bro. We finna get this cracking. Like I'm a bit curious. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, really know what that boy on. So we finna get this going, man. Hopefully, it's definitely gonna be a good episode. It's gonna be a 2-on-1. I'm just letting y'all know right now. And your boy is kind of already on the so bear with me. But man, we finna get it right here, right now, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. This is a little nerve-wracking for me because like I said, I don't do this, bro. But the fact that I'm here and I'm doing this, bro, branching off to a new purpose, man, I can truly say I love it, bro. So without a shadow of doubt, let's get this cracking, man.
Hey, my sophomore year, we lost in the game before state to Haines City.
To Haines City? What year you came out?
I came out.
76?
That was in '93 when we lost.
You lost.
'94 I came out, but in '92, '93 we lost to Haines City.
That was my
Fred played
my
the
dad was
world
running back.
Nigga were playing out the graveyard. Ain't this a graveyard?
There's a graveyard right there. Cemetery.
Fred,
Cemetery right next to the. They say he's gonna bury you right now.
Bruh.
Nah, Freddie T.
I remember that.
I took no stupid shit, bro. I was ready for
playing
this
with him
shit,
on the
bro.
same field? Hey, like Night Train Lane.
Yeah.
Boy, say Fred 113 years old.
See, but the thing is, I don't claim to be cute, but I'm sexier than you. You know what I'm saying?
They be sleeping on me, Derwin. They be sleeping on me.
Why they sleep on you, man?
They see it.
All your life, huh?
Yeah, I've been fighting my whole
He
life.
started eating meat, then he turned into a man. Like, look at it. He got sexy.
That boy ready, man.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach cap, pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Get my people feeling militant. Way I'm
That
feeling
nigga's goofy, bro.
On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision, I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach cap, pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Get my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me up.
Hey, man, welcome to The Pivot, bro. We're excited to have you. OG, Freddie T, Channing, I'm RC. Listen, man, subscribe, like, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. But more importantly, we're bringing you the best show anybody's bringing to you on all of these platforms. Different guests. It's going to always be diverse. But today, what'd you do?
You talking like a Pittsburgh Steeler today.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Nah, that nigga
What
definitely
is
was talking
going
this
on,
shit.
bro?
'Cause he was saying he was the only person in that table who wanted to win a Super Bowl. And I'm not talking about. I'm like that nigga talking his shit.
Taylor,
It's like,
one of my
I'm
closest
scared.
friends, Troy Polamalu, and Derwin James is doing a lot of the same things in Los Angeles, man. But it's so crazy. I hear so many stories about you, and most of those stories talk about the dude you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all understand the athlete. Should I watch you play DN and flip cats as a freshman at Florida State? But everybody talks about the leader. When I met you at the opening, though, everybody talked about the high school Derwin James, how much of a dog he was, how much of a leader he was, an alpha male. Where do you feel like all those things, because he always asks about being dogs.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like all those things started for you?
I feel like it started for me with my mom's.
And like I said, I didn't even know bro went to FSU. That's why I was like, damn. I'm like, hold on, you get tapped in, bro, from the city. Oh God, I'm like, and bro, like I said, bro, really a dog. He really one of them. So I'm like, the fact that he comes from the city, you know what I'm saying? That shit kind of crazy, man. Shout out, bro. Shout out, bro. Bro, like I said, he's one of my favorite ones, especially the one out from Florida. Obviously, Jalen Ramsey's the top cornerback as of right now. But man, just be on the lookout for them niggas.
Made me go.
Like you say, that dog.
Shit.
Like it's
Look at
good
my word
players that I respect, and it's dudes that's dogs. Like, and I feel as if dudes that's out there like that, you look at them like, I don't want to run cross him. And you one of them dudes don't want to.
But nah, just be on the lookout for these cornerbacks, bro. Like, them niggas is shining, bro. We getting paid now too. Like, I remember the days where like quarterbacks were only getting the big bucks, bro. Now niggas is really getting paid, bro. That's what's up, bro.
And I feel like being able to compete against like everybody that I grew up with, it was more people talented to me where I grew up, like, but they just, you know, they didn't use the same opportunity, or they may have got in trouble. But just like I say, playing those everyday battles trying to stay out before the street lights come on, like just grinding, don't want to go home every day, just trying to just stay busy, man, and just stay basketball, football, no matter what it is. I wanted to win, and like when you want to win and when you want to do something, like nothing gonna stop you. And then that's how I just developed that, and just just stay with me.
It's in your name though, James. Mike James went to UM, your cousin, right? Yeah. Edrin James, everybody knows EJ, second cousin or something like that. So it's in your lineage. Why did you choose? They chose University of Miami.
Hey, yeah, for real.
How did you escape following in their footsteps to go to Florida State University?
It's crazy. Everybody asks me that. Like my pops, he a UM fan too, and my mom, she liked the Gators, kind of low key. But me, I was just like, I always like, man, for some reason, I liked that horse at Florida State. It always got my attention as a kid, and I'm like, man, they got some fire colors. And then just that war chant, bro, I'm like, all the players, that was coming out from Deion, all the great players that played at Florida State, I'm like, man, I really like this swag. And then I used to always, I wasn't never a guy that want to like something just because somebody else likes something. Like, I always wanted to do something because I wanted to do it. And I'm like, I liked that. And I used to talk trash to them boys, like the mic and all that. I'm like, I'm going to Florida State.
So, along those lines, you mentioned Deion Sanders. You have other greats like Samari Rowe, when he was there, the Terrell Buckley of the world. Florida State, they have so many defenders at the defensive back position that are great, not just in college, but in the next level. How much of that played into your decision making when you chose to go to Florida State?
It played a lot. Tradition. I'm big on tradition. Like I say, even LSU got a great, y'all know what tradition y'all got, man. But it's just from Cromartie and Deion and all those guys, just seeing that legacy. And like when I committed my freshman year of high school, I was like, Jalen Ramsey was already there, and like, it already still had that swag. Like,
bro, I did not know Jalen went to FSU, bro.
So I'm like,
there was some dogs at FSU. Stop playing. But we really have one of them. Like, bro, stop playing, bro.
You mentioned,
bro, just know we got one of them, bro.
As a freshman, you said right. One, cats don't commit as freshmen and stay with those schools a lot of times. A lot of times it's that overwhelming, oh my God, I can't believe my dream school wants me. And then you commit, and then you start seeing other things going different places. So the fact that you knew that's where you wanted to go so young is crazy. But the other thing is you were a star right away. You know what I mean? Like, you come right on the campus and you fit right in. Everyone understood how good of a player you are. Like I mentioned, you played DN sometimes and rushed. How was it to acclimate so fast to the college game, and was it overwhelming at any point?
I always, like, when I played ball, like, and my coaches I had growing up and stuff, they always told me, like, give a coach a reason to play you. And like, you know what I mean? And I always like felt like no matter how old you is, age limit never got no age on playing. So like, I always look at that as no matter
that's what I'm saying. Niggas be thinking like, oh, I'm too old. Bro, if you really, I was watching on that Netflix shit, bro, that JUCO shit, bro. Niggas was going crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's never too late. It's literally never too late, bro. If you rank 18, 19, 20, bro, and you like, oh, it's too late for you to go like football, you know how many JUCO programs there is, bro, to where like if you round that shit out, bro, there's niggas who make it to JUCO who got deep. I was just right now. You see that shit on what's it called? That shit on fucking Netflix, bro. That shit is possible. You just gotta put in the work, just like anything you do in life, bro.
Locking my ass up. Know what I'm saying?
Wait, he not talking about like not playing well
in the streets.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, of course, like I hung out, I had fun, like, but I always said, man, like, don't never let none of you do outweigh the main thing, like, what you trying to get. Like, I had a good time. I hung out, but like I say, I just was blessed, man, to be around the right people. Like you say, like sometimes you don't even got to be doing nothing wrong, and you could be in the wrong situation. But I was fortunate enough to, be in the right situations and just grind.
Was it vets? Because when I look back as a grown man, I look back and I ain't really have I had them in the league.
Yeah.
And I ain't getting nothing in the league because I had my OGs that would check me.
Yeah.
But at college, not even bad mouthing the time I was at Florida, or the vets at Florida, but I ain't really had no vet that would check me. Yeah. Well, you had a dude at FSU that would tell you, hey, bro.
Yeah, we had leaders on the team. Like I say, Jalen was a great guy because like Jalen never really went out ever. Like Jalen didn't really do nothing. Straight ball, man. Like literally, I tell you, like
he leader.
Straight football, and like just seeing how he worked, bro, every day. He knew he was going to the league his junior year, just how he like grinded it out, bro. Just kept the main thing. I really seen that as a freshman. I was coming in, he was a junior and freshman. So I'm like, man, I'm trying to get to what he get. Like all this here. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to be over here. I got a foot over here, but I honestly, like, this don't outweigh that. So you feel me? I'm gonna put more into this, and like that's what I did.
You know, even with that though, you have a great freshman year. You face some adversity with injury in college. And you know how it is, man. It's different when you live with the same people all the time. You go to class with them, you see them walking around. How difficult was it for you to know that you're supposed to be here? The talent I have, the work that I put in, the things I've already done on the field, you're just trying to climb every year to get to that point to be drafted where you want to go. How hard was it to deal with those injuries and not being able to be out there with your boys, with your brothers, and go win football games?
Man, that was so tough because, like you said, I grew up playing the game, but I never had been in. Like me in college was like my first real injury where I had to get like surgery, anything. So I didn't really know what to expect. So like when I had my first surgery, it was just like it was new to me because I had never knew. And then man, I just like not being out there, bro, it killed me. I didn't even know what to do because I was like you said, I always like got a routine. You know, you get into a routine where you just work. You know what you're gonna do. You know you're gonna work out. You're gonna go to class. But I went mobile. I couldn't do what I needed to do. So it kind of hit me like, damn, like I'm in the moment. I'm like, man, really, like this happened.
That fucked that boy head up. It's like, oh damn.
My team really needed me. Like that year we was
that shit crazy, bro.
Like Derwin, we had a lot of guys. So it was just like, man, not being out there, it made me more a student of a game. But like none outweighs playing, man. You know, like you want to be out there.
So you mean to tell me all the adversity that you've been faced with, you have an opportunity to change your entire structure of your family's background, your history of your family. Minka Fitzpatrick just got a 4-year extension, $74 million. But that's your money. That's in the same ballpark of your
money. Bro, got 74. Jeez, Madabisha. Let me do my due diligence. Let me do my one too. Hold on.
Caliber get a big payday like that.
Come to mind. Just seeing all the guys like come to mind. Like you know what type, like I say, you know what type of player you is. You know what you have to offer. Like I always, like I said, I always believe in myself, and I feel like my work gonna show. You know, whatever I deserve, whatever that number is, my work, whatever I put in, like it's gonna take care of itself. So like I look at it, but I don't really like
on the charge. That boy going crazy.
Really,
he got a what?
I know. When I play, what it look like, and I know like what type of dude I am, what type of leader I am. You feel me?
The 2 years that you played, significant time.
Looking like I'm like I ain't even.
In the 2 years that you was
I was watching my shitty ass Cowboys all season, lumping like a duck. Like niggas ain't doing shit for nobody.
That's why I brought up.
I was like, I wasn't afraid, but I know I ain't fought with the Chargers because I know like
go get 150 easy.
I know this was one of the teams that we played. So I'm like, man, I'm not
people are
doing
looking
that
at you
shit.
like that. You don't think about that. Like
I think he did.
Justify that.
I'm trying to change that for sure. And the only thing I can do is like I can't speed time up to show people that. So me, like I say, like I'm gonna get that off my back. I ain't worried about not being injured because I know what type of dude I am. Like that shit was fluke. Like everything I've been through, I feel like it happened for a reason. So I know what type of work I put in. I know what type of body I got. Like I don't really let that really bother me like that.
Speaking on that, because I had to do a few things different. Once, you know, the title started and the label started to follow me, I said, all right, what am I doing? You know, I knew I was on South Beach too much. I was in Club Bed. I was everywhere 5-6 days a week, and it caught up with me. I didn't think it would, but it naturally caught up with me. So I had to change a few things, nutrition, rest, etc. What are those things? We talked about you looking leaner, still big and ripped.
For sure.
What are those things that you're doing different to make sure you're available 17 games throughout for the upcoming season?
Well, like you said, man, the diet, that's the number one thing, man. Making sure I'm eating the right thing.
For sure.
Like you said, that's the gas, that's the oil.
You gotta take care of your body.
Like I say, making sure I'm resting. And also, man, just making sure I ain't overworking myself. Cause I feel like I was just
I know niggas gonna be like, nigga, I know
I only know
you
one
take
way.
care of yours, then fuck you, man.
But like literally, like you feel me screaming, like, but I ain't
You
gonna do it right away. But I just learned how to work smarter, you know, from being a young guy. And like, it really just, it wasn't really much that I needed to change, like, cause I feel like, you know, once I made the eating and just like how to train and not overtrain, I feel like it helped.
Well, I can tell you this, just because of experience, right? You're on a second leg outside of your rookie deal, but the team know your value, they know your worth. Otherwise, they would have been shopping you around, trying to get you out of there. Same thing with me in Jacksonville. For sure. Because you're still there, in spite of those injuries, you have time. But don't discount that. For sure. Because we have to always understand how valuable the moment is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that costs more than anything.
Because he could be gone in an instant.
They know
Nigga
it's the
could get
next man.
injured.
There's plenty of other guys out there
He can
that they
take
can bring
one
in.
little move, one little inside.
But because of your ability and your talent,
Season
they see
over.
that. They can't let your
Like, that shit
generational
was
talent.
tough.
They're banking that you have, that those are put beside you.
Yeah.
So don't ever get discouraged. Just keep grinding, keep working.
Appreciate that.
And all that shit gonna come.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, that's why I was saying I can't wait till I, you know, like I said, get more time to prove, like, you know, what I can do. I know what I can do, bro.
Right.
So I don't really be tripping. Like, I don't panic, bro. I don't...
Yeah, it's funny. Like, all these things always tie in. We get an opportunity to sit down with great players, but also great people.
Yeah.
You know, Freddie mentioned being able to change your family's life, right? The dynamic. And we often, the conversation of generational wealth has popped up on our show more recently than I think it really.
That's really what type of time I'm being on.
As soon as you got to the league, man, you kept.
If you know generational wealth right now,
about, you know,
especially if you like 18, 19, 20.
What was that moment? I mean, listening to you say, my mom
right
would
now,
go
especially going through a recession,
and I
do
would
all
have to
the
find places
bullshit.
to work out
Niggas
while
is
she's
worried
working
about
out.
the internet.
And for that
Niggas
to
is
be
worried
full
about
circle
who's starting
of
for
you
who.
getting
Niggas talking about
to do
dumb
that
shit that
for
has
you. What was
nothing,
that
no
like?
meaning.
Man,
Especially
I
these
had a lot of
dumbass kids.
proud moments.
They
That was
just
probably
rinse and
one of
repeat
the
what the
proudest
last
moments. Just handing
generation
her
did.
that
So
key,
therefore, it's
like
like
seeing my sister, my
you
little
really
brother.
blame them,
You know,
but
everybody
man,
just
God
happy,
just
like,
focus
because I
on
got a
that
little brother
generational
that
wealth,
live in the
man.
house currently right now. He coming up. But just seeing her smile, seeing her cry, like that emotion she had, it's just like, it made me like think like, dang, like watching her over the years, like put food on the table, go to work, like how I can pay her back. This how I can show her like all her work, like didn't go unnoticed. So that's like when I got the opportunity, like that was the first thing, literally, like that was literally the first thing. Like I was like, man, I had the people already looking before, like you feel like she need her house, like so like that's what I wanted to do and keep that promise up.
And you know, now you go full circle from being able to do that for your mom to your son's first birthday was recently. And now we're talking about being able to take care of people who have taken care of us, to taking care of the people God has charged us with, right? Sure. That we are given the blessing and opportunity to raise. When listening to you talk about your contract situation with Fred, and it's like so much goes into it because you're thinking about the responsibilities I have. How do I do best by them? And those negotiations get ugly. Like I wasn't you. Like some of us don't get drafted at all. Some of us get drafted in third round. You guys are both first round, and you'd have gone higher without injury. And they start to say some ugly things. You know, you might be in there, well, Ryan, you're not this, or well, Freddie, you aren't this, Channing, you aren't this, Derwin, you aren't this. How involved are you in those conversations, or do you try to take yourself out and let that business be handled by David Mulugeta and Los Angeles Chargers?
I feel like I got the best guy doing that. Like I feel like nobody ain't messing with David Mulugeta when it comes to that, and I feel like he gonna take care of whatever. Like he ain't gonna leave no stone unturned.
With the Chargers, that's why man, don't sleep on the Chargers, build a relationship,
bro. And I feel like he gonna take care of that. So I always try to lead that where it's at, and I don't really try to pay too much.
It's funny because you asked
Justin
about
Herbert and shout out to Rod Taylor because a lot of niggas they not gonna fit that shit, but due to the fact that they got a dumbass doctor that fucking struck this nigga lung.
I literally whited out Urlacher's name and put my name on there. Knowing good and well,
it's some bullshit. Actually, let me fucking pause this shit. Man, fuck this shit. Shout out to fucking Terod Taylor, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, that nigga would have been one of them ones, bro, looking for that dumbass doctor that fucking punched that nigga lung. That nigga had to sit out for a whole season. It was on some Tom Brady and Eric Bledsoe shit, bro. Like, bro, that nigga took over and like, well, shit, you lost your fucking job, nigga. Like, too bad, so sad. Like, well, goddamn. And bro, low key underrated. He's high key underrated. Fuck that, bro. Shout out to Rod Taylor, bro. Hold on, give me a fucking drink. Yeah, be. Little Dooney. Like a little. Hey, mother thicker. Pull up. Pull up with big drums. Pull up with big drums. What's up, man? Same. We're like let's draw a new AP. I have a new chain. All right, man. Let's get back to this. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care.
I want Brian earlier, but I just had to try him. You know what I'm saying? So do you sit back and the money's stupid now. The money's stupid now compared to when we played. Do you sit back and look at the Minka, look at them dudes and be like, oh, they gave me
Maul.
70.
You got Minka, Jamal. Like, there's a lot of guys who just Simmons.
Man, I'd be lying to y'all if I said I didn't, man. Like, honestly, we competitors. Like I said, we play the game for the love of the game. But like I said, everybody know like what they deserve and what they feel like they worth. So I feel like, man, always just showing up and just working hard. That's gonna take care of itself.
When we talked to Jalen, I mean, I was
Jalen.
in awe.
But I'm telling you, one of them guys. He's definitely one of them guys, bro.
We talked to someone that said athletes now are smarter and more engaged.
That nigga's gonna be.
They're more engaged and
want to remember
their sport and the financial part of it and all of that.
Nigga.
But talking to Jalen, he said,
said,
"Look,
if
if such and such didn't reset the market,
put in, he got the ring."
Then we looking at him like, man, what you just did? Is that a mindset you guys have, or is that something coming from David? Like, how many conversations, or what are the conversations like that you have with your agent, your representation, where he's laying out everything and all the different possibilities for you through complete transparency, which is, I'm sure, one of the reasons you hire him. Not only that he's one of the best, but what are those conversations when it's contract time?
I feel like, first of all, the group of guys that David and guys we got, I feel like we got the best group of guys if you look around the league. I mean, we got all the DBs really that you can think of. And like you say, man, we always telling each other, man, we want to see each one. Like you say, we want to see each of us reset the market, because all that's doing is just helping each other, family. That's all, like, that's helping everybody. So like the conversations we have with each other is just like, man, it's your turn to eat. Go do it. Like, don't bullshit it. Go do it. Like, you know what I mean? And like having David to, be able to represent us and, be that voice for us, you know what I mean? I feel like there's nobody better. That's why I say we all a team. Like, you see the shirt, family ties, like it really mean more. It's more than just, you feel me, a family. It's really like a relationship, you feel me?
So you're 100% confident that you got a bulldog that's going to walk in those doors with your best interest at heart and say, look, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Just call me when we good.
Man, it could be, man, 1,000,000% in him. It can be going in there to get a pair of outfit. It don't got to be money. It could be going in there to get me an outfit. I believe in my guy. Like, I believe in him.
So, did y'all talk about money with y'all teammates?
Not really, no.
Did you talk? We ain't talk money. Y'all young boy, y'all talk money, contract.
My niggas talk money though. Like, my nigga buy 2 things for sure.
No, not our teammate, bro. We trying to grind.
Like, unless you my dog, but bro, you asking, bro. How much?
Everybody know your contract. Then they know your contract.
We on a team or not, bro? Listen, bro.
South Beach.
Oh man,
fans gonna move how much gonna move, bro. I thought you shouldn't ask no man how much you got in his pocket. He ain't asking how much you got in yours. Simple as that.
Say you got to do this for the next generation. Do that. Like what DJ talking about right now? It's crazy that you are still playing. Young player. They played for 4 years, and you understand that. Like Freddie just said, when I was your age, it didn't click. I don't know how y'all feel about it. That didn't click to me. I was just out there playing ball. I didn't talk to nobody about money.
We weren't as smart as them. DC said it. Like they have those conversations. It's as transparent, I think, now than it's ever been, because the agenda is go play ball, have fun, but also get paid. You guys understand that. We did not have those conversations. There were a lot of them were uncomfortable conversations. So a lot of guys felt animosity towards certain guys if they got the check. Nowadays, everybody getting 30, 40, 50 million. So I don't see why anybody would think
niggas was starving, bro.
Or he don't deserve that.
Niggas not getting
that's just not.
But you also have to realize
you see people outside the quarterback room getting
that
David guys are in. Nigga, Aaron Donald, I think he was signed for like a
everybody gets rich.
Right.
Right.
Well, no,
It's not like having a
you
conversation
talking about?
with your homeboy who is
Yeah.
going to be middle of the
Nigga
pack
fucking
come contract time. I'm
Jalen.
talking to Casey
Man, that
Hayward. I'm
nigga
talking
going
to
crazy.
Landon
He
Collins,
said,
who at
"Oh
one
boy,
point set the market. If I'm talking to Earl
for
Thomas, who at one
76
point
arms,
set the market. I'm talking to Kevin Byard, who at one point set the
cornerback,
market.
niggas,
All these
and
folks are being
interceptions,
represented
boy.
by the
Come
same
on, man.
dude. You know what I mean? So it's not that uncomfortable conversation of I'm sitting at this table you can't sit in. Eventually, we'll all be here. And so I think that's the difference in it. And also, how do you feel social media plays a part? Because immediately when somebody when Minka Fitzpatrick signed this contract, you got to see it right now. You didn't have to wait. You didn't have to guess on numbers. You didn't have to do all those things. Do you think that breeds more competition amongst players because you understand and know what those dudes are getting and you don't have to guess? And you also sit back and say, I've watched the film. Like, I see what he's done. It's not more than what I've done.
Yeah,
You know, you start to get that feeling.
For sure. Like I said, I respect all the guys out there in the league, of course. But like you said, when you're looking at those deals, like I feel like I know what I deserve. I feel like I'm the best safety in the league. So I don't like look at like, oh, this what he doing, this what he doing. I feel like, okay, that's what he doing. I know where I'm at. I know where I stand. I know what I can offer. I know what I can do. So that's how I look at it.
Growing up in Haines City, Florida.
Yo.
Man, you should have went to UF, but that's a whole other thing.
That nigga from Haines City. That's a couple.
Grew up in Haines City, right?
Far, bro.
State.
That's crazy.
I was just telling you a second ago, in 1993, I think, my high school, we played there in Haines City. And the game before the state championship, they beat us. But the spookiest part, the craziest part about all of it is a graveyard. This is the football field, and the graveyard was right next to it.
It's a 10-minute
football
home field event.
Graveyard. Football,
yeah, it's
graveyard.
It's crazy. Ain't no other setup.
And
like
what's
that.
coming from the graveyard that isn't coming from the football field? Fog and smog. I'm like, that shit is spooky. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What was it like growing up in Haines City?
Man, so I got to spend Haines City like from.
Hey man, I ain't never been from that side of town. But I never heard too much about Haines City. But one thing I gotta say, bro, is bro, shit get cracking everywhere. And so I'm like, man, y'all need to be safe out here, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, that ain't no joke. We really be moving like that, bro. Really be moving like that.
All the way up to about 5th grade. Man, it was amazing. Like I said, it was competitive, man. It's like everybody know everybody click tight. When you cross the railroad tracks, it's like it's one family, man. And like I say, in the neighborhood as kids, we just wanted to be the best. Like we wanted the opportunity to get out and like one day play in NFL. Like and like I say, like I always just try to work hard to just stay away. It was always stuff here that like I always say, I never wanted to be here and be stuck there. I always wanted to keep going.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You mentioned being here and being stuck there. I'm from a small town. We had a lot of great players that have come through.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, due to grades or the ACT, SAT, they didn't make it to that next level. And we always go back and we call that
bullshit.
All-star youth.
So bullshit, but I guess that's their game. You gotta play by their rules.
Are there any guys that you came up with back in Haines City or Auburndale that were very good players or just as good as you that didn't make it to the next level?
I'll tell y'all the guy right now. His name DJ Law. He played with me at Haines City High School. He was a running back. He basically played everything I played. Linebacker, safety. Y'all can pull his film up after this. But I'm talking about every time he got the ball, like literally it was a touchdown. People stand up, like one of the most exciting players like you ever seen. Like, and I feel like he supposed to be here on this level where I'm at. You know what I mean? He didn't get the same cards dealt to him that I got. You know, his role was a little different, but I just feel like he was another example of just like, one of the guys that was just super talented, man. I feel like I know that.
Man, listen, man. Let me say this, bro. And I ain't finna go too crazy on this. If so, bro, because like I said, not a lot of people, even in high school, it's a very small percentage, even in college, make it into the NFL. I'm not telling you, don't have no NFL dreams, don't have no. But you really gotta put in. These niggas put in 100. You gotta put in 1,000. Like that's really how it is. And excuse me, bro. It may seem all cool, and especially you playing Madden. You playing you watching the games and shit. But I'm like, bro, niggas is really going through that shit. Nutrition is putting their body and making sure like like really going through the science of this shit. So it's like, bro, even though the bro still like, oh, he was one of them dogs, like over there, man, shit, man, hey, like I said, it's really about how much you willing to put in this shit. Because at the end of the day, but nobody gonna tell you what. It's like, nigga, either you gonna do it or not. It's like, and like I said, I'm gonna say this. I'm telling y'all gonna get to know me, bro. I just say anything in life, bro. Bro, I'm telling you.
Be on the roster, in the Pro Bowl, all types.
Right. In what sense? Because we all have experienced it, right? In what sense that he didn't get the same cards dealt that you got? Because a lot of times we can go back and say we had the same opportunity.
I'll tell you this, like, you know what I mean? His opportunity was different. He already had 3 kids, 3 kids in high school. We in high school, you know what I mean? It was a way different situation than I went home to my mom and dad. You feel me? I got a whole different, that's why I say it was a whole different situation that was presented. You know what I mean? I feel like he didn't get the same, like, you know what I mean? The same.
He had more on his plate.
Yeah, he had more on his plate to deal with, you know what I mean? Right. And I feel like he just took it from there.
And I only say that, and I bring it up simply because, you know, we want to see, especially on this show, we try to,
like I said, if you really want that shit, you gonna go get it.
Out in front of anything we drop.
Right? I would never let nobody know
it's
nothing.
Also teach tape.
Homie back in my dreams and my endeavors. I don't give a fuck where I am. I understand easier said than none, but there's a lot of grace that came from
and take whatever they
the worst of the worst, man. So
a lot of times,
don't let that be your downfall, bro. Don't let that make you, bro.
You have guys that's gifted,
you know, like I said,
talented as can be, but you know, because of maturation or the lack of, they make certain decisions, and I don't want to call them mistakes, especially when it comes to children and family, because that's what you're dealt. You gotta dig deep and go take care of yours. But if we can try and circumvent certain things, certain aspects, to allow guys an opportunity to go and fulfill their dreams, we talk about it. And I'm sure the people out there, they like to hear about it.
For sure.
So when you go and you engage the next generation,
that's the one thing. This fucking today's generation love is some.
Then they say, all right,
man,
I'm gonna wrap that thing up. This is his line. This is when he
motivated me
and
know
put a hat on it.
Some of them
gonna be as freaky as I can be. I'm gonna go and focus and concentrate on what I need to focus on, because my dreams is here. And those things happen. Guys get tied down, and then next thing you know,
it's different. Because you got to think, we 17.
Those dreams, 17.
We 17, you know, like we look, we kids as ourselves, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's a lot. That's a lot of responsibility. Like me having a son right now in the position I'm in, just being in the NFL, is like, it's a lot, you know what I mean? And I can only imagine, bro, we in high school, like we ain't even, you know what I mean? We ain't even live college. We went to college, man. You know what I mean? It's way different. That's why I say.
When you look at situations like that, and I think Channing even mentioned earlier about not being caught up. I tell the story all the time. There's a guy that delivers mail in my parents' neighborhood, and he saw my mom, and he was like, "Miss Sheila," you know, and he asked about me, and walking away, he tells my mom, "I should have been Ryan." Right. And he was, like, when we were little, he was bigger than me, and he was faster than me, and he was stronger than me. And so we all have these stories. And there are times where certain cards are dealt, and there are also certain times when we play our cards a certain way. You know, and we've talked on this show a lot of times about accountability and responsibility and understanding what we have to do to.
Bro, not even in football, but as a man, my nigga, if you do not have accountability in every situation, every action that you do, then I really feel like life is gonna be ass for you. Because it's like, nigga, you gonna be like, oh, I just fucking nut in this bitch. I got this bitch pregnant. Oh my God, what the fuck? Now you know you finna be a deadbeat as that just because you made a decision to do the third. Or like, bro, it's like, nigga, get your weather together, bro. If you know you're gonna do something that's gonna affect you and affect you for the long haul, bro, God has blessed us with the decision making to make our own choices. So therefore, if you already know what's about to go down, you was a grown man, you know, all right, I'm gonna do what I do, or just as a general statement, bro. Like, it's regards to going to anything, bro. Just, bro, take accountability, bro. Take accountability, bro. It doesn't take much. I feel like niggas nowadays are just on some, they just want to blame it on somebody else, bro. That shit is trash. That shit is trash.
To succeed, when you think about where you come from, you know, how you were raised in those things, how did you avoid certain pitfalls and certain opportunities? And I'm gonna say for myself, because I don't think we ever say it enough, it's a lot of stuff
Hey, also to mention me as well, nigga. I ain't perfect.
I'm just gonna be real.
For sure.
It's a
I
lot
be
of
having my days,
opportunities
bro,
where
for sure.
I wasn't smart and didn't protect myself, and it just didn't happen to me that day. There's a lot of opportunity. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and nobody happened to be. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So how did you avoid some of those pitfalls that are easy to get into?
Like you said, I ain't up here like I'm just an angel. Like I ain't have fun. Or like you said, I ain't never go through the same road. But like you said, I never really put myself in a position where it can really hurt me. Like where I got in trouble with the law, where I had to really like get it out there all over the media, all over the internet. Like, you know what I mean? I never had to deal with that. So I just try to, like I say, man, just stay focused on what I need to stay focused on.
And one thing, you brought up the babies. It's not hard to put a condom on.
Nah.
I'd have been locked up. Like, you know what raw feels like, and you know what rubber feels like. So all that stuff, the condom broke. Now when it breaks, as soon as that thing breaks, you say, "Oh, that feels too good. Let me slide up out."
I just didn't know. I'm sorry. No more pauses. Last pause. No more pauses. Last pause. Let me call seconds in. Hey, so are we in this little thing? Hold on. Please follow, like, subscribe, Florida TV, follow all the pages. Bro, just like everything else, bro. Don't be a stranger. We finna be here for the long haul. Sorry, I'm not going to be. Yeah, bro. All right, man.
Out of there and grab me another one. So, like the kid thing, man, it's real stuff, bro. I respect what y'all saying, but yeah, man. Listen, party hard, had a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know what raw and I know what rub is. And everybody out there, come on now. Let's
you know what meat to meat feel like. You know what meat to meat feel like.
Yeah.
It's different.
Ooh. Whoa, Nelly. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. Okay, hold up. Yeah. We got to pivot on back. Yeah.
But, so let's fast forward to now.
Yeah.
Chan mentioned earlier, 2 years you played. It's been undeniable. I tweeted and said,
"Our boy Chan a clown, bro."
In football.
Appreciate it.
Like even
bro,
watching the cool training camp videos where Keenan killing people, and then you go do one-on-one.
Bro, that nigga saying one of my favorite
locking up one of the best wide receivers in the league, at least going back and forth.
Every episode, bro.
You were asked to do a lot.
I fucking love that dude. Ever since he was on I Am Athlete, I can tell. I'm like,
Young
Zion, this nigga, he gets got good energy, good vibes, bro. Like, pause. I was talking to Stanley. One day I want to meet that nigga though.
Pro day,
to let him know, like, bro,
talking to me about Justin.
I give him
talking about you. You know, if you could build around a great
person and as an athlete,
why can't you build around a great safety? We just need Derwin to be able to do what Derwin does. This and this. When you think about this year, your division and the opportunities that you guys have to compete, where do you see the Los Angeles Chargers?
I see us on top. Like I don't see nothing else. If we understand the mission, everybody that came in, whether you're a new guy, an old guy that already been in his system, like we all know what the mission is, we all know what the goal is. So it's us trying to come together, and not just try to be a team that's on paper or just got talent, or like we ain't trying to be that. We want to come in and really do something. I feel like I'm gonna be one of the guys that really, try to help that go, especially being lead on the defense and just being more free out there on defense. And getting the ball to Justin, because we know we got a great quarterback, bro. And you got a quarterback in this league, you could do anything. Everybody know here, everybody plays. So the more we can get the ball to number 10, we're gonna win. We're gonna win more than we lose. I can promise you that.
Can you play
to Allen?
When you got both sides,
how about that goal?
You play different than you had that?
Yes.
Okay then.
Okay,
yeah. I'm ready now. It got to come out.
It's coming out.
Yeah, I'm going first mind. Let's go.
Yeah.
First mind. Ain't no guessing. Let's go.
So knowing that, Bosa, Mac, yourself, Young Zion.
Yeah.
you know, just pieces on defense.
Nigga, Joe Boat's a dog.
To the offense.
Dog.
You know, you got Keenan Allen.
Mike.
You know, you got the QB. Like, you guys got everything you need to make a run. Will it be a letdown if you don't make a playoff?
It for sure it'll be a letdown if we don't make the playoff.
Fucking right, y'all got all that damn talent.
The guys we have around our building,
the fucking
like
Browns.
competition we got on the east side of the bar. Ain't no reason why we shouldn't be playing. I feel like we supposed to be in the playoffs last year. We took care of the games we were supposed to take care of, but it ain't no reason we shouldn't be in the playoffs next year.
Is it a letdown if you're not in Super Bowl, whatever number it is? I don't know.
To me,
it's like
is
78,000.
Nah,
I don't know.
Nah, because the one I won a few years back.
Get out of here,
just,
man.
It was just.
He got a chip though.
Nah, he got a chip.
It was just
champ now.
We always show our love.
He champ now.
Look, we Pivot merch on sale right now. Just
he was a big part of that. But no, it wasn't just like he's a big part of that too.
This what we had to do to get him on the pivot. We had to go black and yellow.
No, I ain't peep that.
That was part of his contract.
That's part of my deal.
Okay,
that's part of my deal.
Nah, but on some real shit. Merchandise live right now, everybody.
I'm the one that got a little asshole let me. That AFC
West,
that AFC West a bitch now.
Yeah, man, it was like I say, the games we played last year already came down to one possession. Like,
yeah.
What's gonna be different? I mean, it's gonna come down to one possession. Like we gotta come out and play. We gotta dominate. And like I say, the team we got, I feel like there's no reason we shouldn't do what we want to do. And me being the person I am, the goals I set for myself,
got too much confidence,
I feel like we want to be in the Super Bowl, and we gonna see ourselves in it.
You talk about those games and doing one possession games. Raiders,
yep.
Right? Kansas City,
yep.
One possession games. What says that y'all close those games out this year? Closing is a habit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like learning how to close games out. It's a habit. It's about a feel. You know, we did a show the other day, and Chan was just talking about when the game's on the line, who gonna drop their nuts?
Yeah.
Like what dudes you looking at? Like, hey man, we got it. When you think about yourself as a leader defensively, Justin Herbert as a leader offensively, y'all got what it takes to close this year? Because that's all it was about last year.
I feel like we got what it closed. Because like you say, man.
Yeah, nigga. Y'all ain't had that shit. Y'all niggas was fucking garbage. Let's hold on. Pause. Hold on. Can we check up the Chargers? Over there. Nigga said a fucking Dodge Charger. Let me see. LA Chargers record last season. Them niggas were standing. Hold on, my bad. 20 technically it's 2021 standing. Hold on. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm talking all that shit. Hold on. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Hold on. I'm drunk as hell. That's crazy though. Even though I fucking hate the Chargers. No, I'm gonna fucking lie. It wasn't that bad, but nigga, they were not for 8. Yeah, they were fucking garbage. Yeah, I got fucking Joey Bosa, fucking Derek Allen, fucking Justin Herbert. You got Big Dog, with the James. Fucking the fucking fucks. Bro. Listen, bro. All I gotta say is, even though you were ass last year with the Cowboys, we got a better record than you, y'all. What are you doing? You next to the Broncos, and the Broncos ain't doing nothing.
Play defense. The most frustrating thing when those 3rd and 17s, when they get those first downs, those 3rd and 15, 3rd and 1, like just all that, man. That 3rd down alone, I feel like that's gonna make our team so much better when you add a guy like Mac, where you got a chip. It's 3-man routes now. You ain't guarding as many, he ain't 5 out no more. You know what I mean? So it's like it's helping everybody. And a guy like JC out there that can guard #1 guys, like it's gonna help everybody, like you know what I mean, eat. So I feel like as a team, getting the ball to Justin Moore is only gonna help us.
Well, so here's my question. You
Man,
know,
he said,
and I
fuck
need
Terod
the
Taylor,
honest
man.
Derwin answer.
He just
You know
said,
what I'm
fuck
saying?
Terod Taylor, huh?
Hayes City.
Fuck that
With
nigga Lungs,
the
huh? Fuck
graveyard
all
Nick,
that,
I
huh?
wouldn't play that.
All right.
I went to a Catholic
All
school.
right.
Let us go.
They were gonna
You can't go there.
They were gonna bury your whole team right next to the field.
First off, I was on that team.
Yeah, they were gonna
That was
bury y'all.
good,
there.
Fred.
Nah, Haynes City, we in Florida. No, we act
Yeah, I'll
like
go
that.
with that. So, you know, what's happening in your division, the Raiders go out and get Devontae. They get Devontae because they got Derek, right? And they love their quarterback. Obviously, we know what that boy in Kansas City is. We know what Justin Herbert is. The Denver Broncos, they go out and get Russell Wilson. And I think everybody in that division is looking like, hey, man,
them niggas 7-10.
Kansas City Chiefs are dominating with that dude playing quarterback. You got to have one. If you don't have one, you have no chance. You look at those four guys, how do you rank them?
Number one, my guy, for sure. I'm taking him out of 10 over anybody. Then I'd probably say Mahomes.
So it's fuck Terod Taylor. You're literally telling me it's fuck Terod Taylor. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna fight for my boy, bro. This is some bullshit, bro. Bro. You're basically saying, even though what he came in, he probably came in last year. Bro, yeah, last year. You fucked up. Like, nigga, I thought he knew about it. That nigga just said, I ain't no bit. Man, fuck all that, man. Listen, man. Free that nigga Terod Taylor, bro. I want to see that nigga win, bro. This is not me just trying to appease my argument, bro. No. That nigga is an underrated QB, bro. I see that nigga on the Raiders, bro. All that, bro. Like, that nigga have potential. I don't give a fuck, bro. Bro, shout out to Terod Taylor, bro.
And then 3 Russell, 4 Carr.
And so now you getting in those games. Can you have the opportunity on the sideline with Patrick Mahomes when you're going on the field? You can go say, hey, look, we about to go out here and stop him. We're gonna get this football to number 10. And you believe in that y'all gonna win a ring that way.
I really 100, bro. I wouldn't tell you I wouldn't be up here bullshit. I 100% believe that. We get this ball to number 10, y'all gonna see something in year 3 with him. I promise y'all that.
The funny thing, everybody highlight the Patrick Mahomes highlight.
I just like that. I want to stop housing. I do not have all my money on Justin Herbert, and this is why. I understand, bro. Bro was doing his shit, right? All right, cool. But nigga, mind you, this is like his second, second going into his 3rd year, if I believe. If not, somebody please correct me. But I'm like, bro, even though he had a good ass start, bro, what was he, rookie of the year, all that shit? That's cool. But nigga, there's some dogs in this bitch now. There are NFL teams that are grabbing pieces from every other team. Bro, this year's draft was not that bad. So y'all are playing. Bro, Pete. Bucks, bro, got Tom back. Aaron Rodgers re-signed with them. Raiders, them niggas just got Adams. Stop playing. Like, y'all niggas ain't that, bro. There are really some, like, competition now. Like, bro, the NFL has really stepped up the competition in regards of, like, players going to different shit. It's really turned into the NBA because right now the NBA is getting super teams. Like, everybody want a super team. Everybody want to link together this and the third. That's why you see, who went to the Atlanta Hawks? Who just went to Atlanta Hawks? Who went to Atlanta Hawks? Some nigga went to Atlanta Hawks, bro. Jalen Brunson, he went to New York Knicks. Like, bro, it's just happening, bro. I like where we're at in sports to where, like, teams aren't holding, or I should say, NFL players are getting like 2-year deals, 4-year deals, 1-year deals, literally staying for a couple and then move on until they find a situation where they feel comfortable. Like, all right, I'm finna grow here. I'm like, damn, bro, I love that shit, bro. And they getting the big bucks. They got 4 years, 76, bro. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That running this way, throwing behind his goddamn head and hitting people over there. Do you think about that playing? Because it's not like playing another quarterback.
Man,
it's got that Patrick Mahomes. Like, is it a difference in playing him where he can make all them crossbody throws?
Yeah, it's definitely different playing that boy than any other quarterback you're gonna face because, man, he at his best when he outside that pocket. When he moving on the run, and like you say,
I ain't gonna lie, he one of them ones. But I really feel like it's only when everything is in the right motion. If they're not playing well, it's
a lot different. And I got to ask about
like every time, bro. I'm like, hold on. They had their ups and downs, Yeah, I'm like, bro, them niggas, nah. Good. At least, I can't see nothing.
You got Darren Waller, who was on the show
I did.
That motherfucker is gigantic.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, he was walking down the hallway and the lights was going off as he walked past.
Like Candyman.
But then you got Kelsey.
Kelsey too.
You know what I'm saying? Who? Because you on the tight, he right over him.
No.
Is it one of them? Who the baddest tight in the league right now?
I gotta go with Kelsey.
Kelsey best.
I practice against Kittle too. I like Kittle a lot.
Kittle
I ain't
can
gonna
play,
lie.
yeah.
I like Kittle a lot, but I gotta go with Kelsey first. I feel like what made Kelsey so much different than Waller is just like him being more creative, like outside of the route tree. Like, you know what I mean? When Pat moving, like Kelsey working to get open, you got to cover him twice. It ain't just covering him one time. So, like, I feel like that's what make him so, like, different than Waller. Waller, speed, big, like you say, like, you know, he when Kelsey a little more, like he say, more wiggly, more jiggle to him.
I think it's safe to say.
hey, yo, nah. I know niggas didn't think of that way, but nah, man. I don't know, man. Not gonna
The
play,
AFC
man.
West is the best division in football.
Mm-hmm.
But the quarterbacks we name, I think all those guys are deservedly top 8, all of them.
100%.
Top 10.
Derek
go up there too.
The Derek would have to be the guy you probably have questions about, but
Right.
yeah, like all those guys hang around the top 10 for sure.
I mean, you got a lot. You got to play regardless. Is there ever a time, being that you're LA Chargers, the big team is LA Rams, they just won the ball,
Yeah,
you know, and everybody, you don't need all
Shout out to
these
them
teams
boys.
back
Shout out to them boys. They got some
yeah,
competition.
yeah.
They got some fucking
Do you
competition.
guys ever feel that you don't get the same
Yeah, this
love?
fine. I
that
might
they
be
do?
LA Ram fan. No,
Man,
no
like
homo, no
stepchild.
dick right here.
Nah,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably just talking shit. I love my Cowboys, bro. I really feel like we not gonna make it to no playoff. No, ain't no goddamn
my team.
wild card, man. This is just depressing, bro. They depressing as fuck. That shit is sad as hell.
He just told me, we finna repeat.
Bro, fucking Elliot turned to a fucking garbage can. Bro, Elliot is a fucking garbage can. This nigga literally doesn't do anything. Bro, this nigga Dak is a fucking, what the fuck is that nigga anymore, bro? Bro, I just feel bad for CD because that bro can prosper. Bro is a dog. Man, they got a couple other people on the wide receiver too, because I think they just picked up. Yeah, they picked up a couple pieces, but goddamn, bro.
Like that, like you saying, little stuff like that for sure. Like, but like I said, we gotta earn our stripes, man.
So there's a reason for you guys to have a chip on your shoulder the entire year.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like we gotta earn our stripes, man. Our franchise, we never won a bowl. We gotta earn our stripes. We gotta get a bowl. You know, they used to always talk trash about our stadium. We ain't got no fans, but like I said, we got number 10. We got a great team. And there's gonna be a lot of bandwagon fans come too. So
what are we saying? What am I saying at the end of this season about the Los Angeles Chargers? Because unlike any other year throughout your career, y'all got expectations now.
Yep.
When you get number 10 and he ends up being better than people picked in front of him,
Exactly.
They got to do, right? Derwin James was healthy all year. You've now added those pieces. Brandon Staley, one of the brightest young coaches in football. With those expectations, are we saying at the end of the year you have lived up to them? And if we aren't, if we're saying Los Angeles Chargers fell short again, what could be that reason?
Man, I say I start with that last question you asked me. I'll just say if we don't reach the full potential, it got to be from us not coming together, a team, playing in one. And like you say, everybody got to stay healthy. Everybody got to go out there. Everybody got to be out there at the game. Like we're gonna keep it 100. Like, you know what I mean. So if everybody out there, everybody doing what they doing, well, when everybody out there, we know what they're gonna look like, and I feel like we're gonna meet those expectations.
So it has to be some excitement circling, not just within the community, but the players itself. What type of conversations have you had in this past offseason with the addition of JC and Khalil Mack and those type of players, the players of that caliber?
Then they got Khalil.
What are those conversations
God
like?
damn, they got Khalil. How the fuck they pull that off, bro?
It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe from the get-go. Like Zun from Florida. Like Zun from Florida, even Joey Bosa from Florida. So like just having that swag,
bro.
on defense,
You got Joe, bro. You got this nigga. You got Joey Bosa. You got Khalil Mack. Holy fucker, don't it? Hold on, nigga. I gotta see they fucking roster. Hold on. Hold on, bro. We finna do our research. Listen, bro. And the one thing about me, bro, I don't like just spewing bullshit, bro. I want to do this, actually search up these numbers and do my due diligence, bro. That's why I'm like, bro, I tell y'all, once y'all get to really fuck with the kid, bro, y'all can see. Bro, I don't like doing that. Oh, like I know what I'm fucking talking about. For the most time, I know my football, but bitch, I ain't no goddamn. You feel me? I know my football though. You finna run this shit, bro. You got Keenan Allen. I'm just going off the ones I peeped and the ones I think that might be good. Yeah, Keenan Allen. Herbert, obviously. Austin Eckler. Bro, that nigga been slept on, bro. Cause I ain't gonna count. I've been fucking with Austin Eckler, bro. He's fast, but I really felt he needs to see the grow more potential. Just like what's his face? What's his name? The running back on the fucking Bucks that got fat. But I know I ain't talking, but I'm just saying, like, what's his name? But bro, that nigga, he could really go to them. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. Oh my god. Sorry. Derwin James Jr., Justin Hopkins. My nigga, dog. Niggas dog right here.
We all know what we here for, man. And when you know what you here for, and when you know, like, I gotta play my part, I feel like that's what it's gonna take care of itself. And like, we all know, man.
Like, I love getting you guys on here.
All right,
like,
man.
I watched the
All right,
film
man.
I'm doing ranking.
Like I said, we're not gonna dive onto it. This is a pretty good amount, man. Pretty good amount, man. This, like I said, what I'm finna do, bro.
I remember when you was a little nigga. You did it, man.
Nick probably mad I ain't wrote him. Mama seen his $100. Hope it's good enough to hold him. Rest in peace, Lil B. 2-4 stand up. Bitch, I'm the city. Bitch, I do this shit for Tampa. Take it out of town. Show them how we getting down. So I stay on the road.